Maybe like little snaps or something, but not the real heavy duty kind where you got to just like jam in there and totally destroy the plastics to get it out. We have a real live Steam Deck over here. We're going to take a look around it from an engineering perspective and talk about the things.
Steam Deck.
Well, I like this right out of the gate.
Yeah, it's got a nice like pulley thing, although I didn't utilize it.
Yeah.
Little strappy pulley thingamajig.
So
this
everyone
weird
knows
case thing.
Everyone knows that this is like a PC handheld
Yeah,
gaming device.
it's kind of popular these days. Yeah,
I
it
guess
just
they're
recently
hard to-
came out.
Yeah, it
Oh,
just
I
came
hear
out.
it hard to get a hold of, right?
More or less, yeah. You had to pre-order like 3 years ago to get it.
Kind of like a Cybertruck.
It's like a Cybertruck. Yeah, except I don't think people got any of those yet.
Yeah.
So overall, the hand feels pretty good. It seems like a pretty compelling apparatus for the price point. This thing's pretty cheap. That's like half of the appeal. I mean, it looks like a well-made thing. And they're doing all this stuff right, which is the impressive thing. Really has nothing to do with the product itself necessarily, but they partnered with iFixit to ensure that you could get almost every part in this thing and are all pretty much affordable. And they have manuals and whatnot, so you could service a thing and repair it and whatnot. So if little jack breaks, you don't need to send it back or throw it out. You could fix it yourself, which is cool. You could buy the little board or whatever thing that broke on your thing, and you could fix it.
That's cool.
Yeah, it seems like a good concept, and it would be nice if more people did stuff like that because it's such a complex thing. You don't have to send it back to fix something that's a trivial thing that you could do yourself. But
It's like a big Game Boy, huh?
Well, quite
it's
big.
sort of like that. It's
Got
like a
some
modern
weight
Game
to
Boy.
it. You almost want to like put it on a stand when you're using it or something. Or you got to rest your arms somewhere. This thing will get heavy over time, right? If you're sitting in midair,
Yeah, you need a little thing to support it.
probably a good half a pound, if not more.
It would depend on your seated position, but yeah, you could probably rest it on something.
Good button feel though. Everything
Yeah,
feels nice.
like all the modern full-size consoles,
Yeah.
essentially. But the first thing is the headphone jack is on the top, which I would think you'd want on the bottom.
Yeah,
so you don't
right.
have like the cable, like
Yeah.
I
I guess the cables are long enough; it'll just drape down. But yeah, it seems like it'll always be fighting you.
Yeah.
You're always twisting the cable around to move the thing.
Yeah, because they don't have anything on the bottom. So
Does this thing have like gyros in it or something? Like it?
Yep.
Oh shit! So
Yeah, it
So-
does other things.
yeah.
micro SD.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Expandability.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was. I'm like,
Maybe that's to put your music on.
yeah, it's got Type C.
Because it has a headphone out jack and it's got Type C, that's something we wanted to talk about because you can take something like this and I mean with a simple basic headphone, go right headphone out, probably have, probably does a couple tenths of a milliwatt or something. It's not got enough power for a high end, but if you went into like our realm with headphones, you can go to like an IFI device, IFI audio and go Type C to Type C, right?
Yeah, we should probably try that, see how that works. But it's an interesting concept because this is pretty decent for mobile gaming. But can you have mobile high-end audio with your gaming?
Right.
So
Yeah,
we
I
give it
mean-
a try.
Yeah, throw, you get for, I don't know, I forget their latest gen on this stuff, but you can get anything from a few $100 to a few thousand, to maybe $1,000 or so in the portable headphone amp realm with digital inputs. And then, of course, you could run one of our Abyss headphones with it or any high-end headphone and really get some serious sound out of this thing.
It'd be a nice hotel gaming rig.
Yeah. Hell, the sound would be better than the video.
This is pretty well made. It's obviously designed for moderate volume. It's not like a cheap, low-volume hobbyist product.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Somebody knows what they're doing, although this sharp edge isn't particularly appealing between these two pieces of the housing where they fit together. And it does deviate a little bit towards the exhaust here. Gets a little bit more pokey here, but I don't know. I guess the molds don't fit together quite so perfect. The two halves of this, at least.
Ease of release.
Yeah, but it's pretty nice. It's really well done overall, especially because this is pretty inexpensive.
And how much is it?
It's $400 for the
$400.
base, and then there's a few configurations above that, with different storage.
For a full PC in your hand.
Yeah, but it's pretty reasonable because the competitors in this space that obviously were lower volume, they're like 1,000, 1,500, 2,000. So that was pretty high end, and
Oh, so they're supplementing the cost here for what? They sell games, right?
they do, yeah.
Yeah.
So they kind of sort of want you to get this in your hands.
Yeah, it's their own ecosystem.
Ah,
Right, but nicely done. I wonder how they mount these little touch pads here. They feel kind of cheap, but
so it's kind of like an Xbox and stuff like that, where they're giving you the device.
Yeah.
And in return, you're buying their games.
yeah, I don't know what kind of margins they have, but they're probably not too substantial.
So I guess there's upgrades too. Like the 400 is the base model, and then you can get faster.
More storage capacity.
Yeah, more storage and it's faster storage. It's NVMe.
Typical PC upgrade path.
Yeah. Well, we got the thing powered up now. Screen looks pretty good. Contrast is a little lighter than I'd like. It seems to be limiting the frame rates in the menu, but that seems reasonable enough. It's very quiet. I'm surprised by that. They seem to have done a decent enough job in the thermal solution.
Well, it's not doing anything.
Yeah, but still, like it's considerable. It seems to be doing the business. I would have expected a portable thing like this. You would have heard it when it was on. Like maybe it was quiet, but at this distance, I can't hear it at all. We had somebody using this before we started filming, and they were playing a rather intensive game, and the fan was pretty much cranked, and it wasn't even that bad. It was better than I would have expected. It was actually pretty quiet, so I think they've done a pretty good job in the thermal solution overall. I actually just saw Linus's video he did where he put like a big external heatsink on this and cut a hole in the back, but
Sounds
not
about
super
right.
practical, and it did
Yeah.
actually improve the performance.
Well, that's the thing. This is already pretty big for a portable.
Yeah, right.
It's not pocketable.
Yeah,
so,
right. Yeah, adding
but-
depth to it
Yeah.
makes it kind of a brick.
Really, overall, I think it's a very impressive package, and there's very little to talk about because it's just like exactly the way you would
A
expect.
handheld
it's good.
PC with
Yeah.
gimbals.
Considering the price on this, it's great. The buttons feel nice. Everything seems good. There's not a lot of flex. I mean, it's slightly creaky, but
It definitely needs a pair of headphones. Like
Yeah,
the sound out of it
speakers-
is
Yeah.
teeny.
Yeah.
It's got
Well,
these
you can
little
tell by
80 bits.
looking at it just
Yeah.
a little.
So
Right.
yeah, it needs some audio supplantation.
But yeah, it has Bluetooth, so you can Bluetooth to any
so
Bluetooth
yeah.
amp DAC.
Oh, that's
and-
pretty cool.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you can run any headphone essentially.
Yeah. We even
And-
had like Bluetooth speakers or something like that.
That's true.
That'd be real easy. That's kind of cool.
I mean, that would really improve your gaming experience.
Yeah. Does it connect to Alexa?
I don't know.
It's a weird airflow path. Presumably, this is the intake, and the
Yeah.
exhaust is over here, and it flows through something. I'm not really sure entirely what it looks like inside there, but oh boy, I'm hitting things now. The screws are a little offset in their holes, though. That's a little curious. I don't really like the small radius they put on these. Like personally, I would prefer if these were a bit more flush. But these like super sunk holes in here, they're like seem a little unnecessary. I mean, obviously it's intrinsic part of design, but I think you could have designed that out so it's a little bit more attractive on the screw holes. If that's
Probably
like an
saves from
important
having
thing
a
to you.
long screw, right?
Well, yeah, you don't want to. I mean, you want a fairly thin wall on the plastic here and squish it into whatever internal componentry is there. It's just with this design and the screw placement, I think they could have mitigated some of that. But
Maybe the designer used to make toys or something, because that seems the way you'd assemble, like, your typical anything screwed together, like a Fisher Price kids toy or something. You'd have
Well,
to-
yeah, it's an economical way to do it, but I think really what they're trying to do is mitigate significant snaps on this edge, so it's more user serviceable, I would assume, because it doesn't look like there's like huge clasps behind here retaining this, because if that was the case, you wouldn't need this density and placement of screws, most likely. But maybe like little snaps or something, but not the real heavy duty kind where you got to just like jam in there and totally destroy the plastics to get it out.
When Linus did his video, that he show it coming apart, did he take it apart?
I think he did, but I
Yeah.
skipped through it.
So you have to
so.
watch that to see how it comes apart.
Yeah.
If that back just unscrews and comes off.
It looks like it kind of just unscrews and
Yeah, it
pops
looks
off.
like it.
Yeah.
But overall, pretty nice, and it's surprising. Inevitably, like always, we talk about this, where it doesn't matter, the plastics don't line up here because you don't touch it. But here, where it does matter, they do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you'd be feeling that the whole time.
Oh, yeah,
if
right.
like an
Like
edge.
this edge is annoying on this particular model. I don't know
Yeah.
if they're all like that.
But you never touch that.
But it
so-
could
Yeah.
be also from potential heat distortion and stuff.
Yeah.
I know my Xbox controller is like that.
Yeah.
Where you touch it's smooth, but then on the top there's like an edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Same
just
thing.
said it wasn't worth running another mold for that, so
All right.
they just sent it. But it's fine.
Then you got the classic problem of a new platform of learning the buttons because it's like a whole new
I
controller.
see that.
Yeah, so I don't know what the learning curve looks like, but
Yeah. Yeah, it took you a few minutes to get to
Yeah.
operating it.
like it feels
So-
good, but actually knowing what button to hit.
Yeah,
I
right.
wonder how splash resistant this is.
See, I'm too old for that crap. Like, I'm beyond being able to learn all those buttons on a. I barely can use an Xbox controller. so- yeah. I wouldn't want to have to land a plane with an Xbox controller. It's just that, yeah.
I'll end up playing with an Xbox controller.
It'd
Yeah.
be a bitch.
I'm not sure that's how you fly planes, but maybe in simulators. Really, I think it's a pretty impressive platform, and I'm just waiting to get mine in the mail at some point. Maybe, hopefully, maybe. I ordered it a long time ago. Though,
Oh, you're
so-
still waiting for one? Well, now
Yeah,
you
of
got
course.
one to play with.
Although this
For 10
one was
minutes.
ordered like 15 years ago, I hear,
Yeah.
like they tend to be. And
guess
it's got
when
a fun little case too.
When it shows up, it shows up.
It's got a little strappy thing.
I guess they
Yeah, it's a
didn't,
well-made case.
they didn't want to
Yeah.
release it until it was ready.
Yeah,
It's ready when it's ready, and it seems to be ready.
it's cool. I think it's pretty cool for the money. I think it's really cool.
If you want to step up past just your phone gaming, mobily
Yeah,
is a good way to do it.
really cool.
Mhm.
Big screen, full out running Windows PC
Yeah, if you want
environment.
To. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you don't have to.
What else can you run on that?
Well, it normally boots SteamOS,
Oh,
Linux-based operating system, but you can put Windows on it if you want.
I see. Oh,
Yeah,
so
it's
it doesn't
made for
come with
gaming.
Windows.
No,
Ah,
It's made to be, their whole package.
got it.
but it seems to be great. Software seems pretty decent. Hopefully, with time, all the little bugs and whatnot get worked out. But at that price, it seems like it's going to be adopted very heavily, and really no complaints.
Yeah, they're going to sell a lot of
from the
these
designer
things,
hardware.
given its function.
Well, and considering a lot of people already use Steam on their computers,
Right.
you already
You're
have
already
a Steam
familiar with
library.
it, so-
library
You already have your games. That's like a pretty big deal. You don't need to worry about switching to a new platform where now I don't have any games.
And this thing looks pretty basic to slip into a backpack or a suitcase or whatever, and just not worry about it too much because it's a pretty sturdy case. So
Yep.
yeah, I think all in all, it's really nice design for the money. They're obviously you're obviously getting it at their cost, if not better. It's got to
Yeah.
cost a lot of money to make this thing. It's got to cost a lot of money.
They're not turning a lot of bucks on this.
No. So it's a gift. So on that note, time to sign off. It was fun talking about a new toy because we don't get these in too often, things like this. And thanks everyone for watching. Thumbs us up if you like this. Take care.